Hello gearheads and welcome back to the show. Today we're going to be talking about brakes and specifically the install of a set of Steeda two-piece rotors. Here they look great, they perform great. I've had this on the track several times and the consistency is right where I want it. I also have the Steeda stainless steel brake lines as well as the RL600 synthetic brake line fluid from Redline Oil. Now, I did all this to accentuate what was already a good brake architecture from Ford. This is a performance pack car. It has the 15-inch fronts. And what I wanted to do is make sure that in the high temp, high abuse environment that I run it in, everything just runs smoothly, which it does, and I'm happy about that. I'm just gonna run you through a simple step-by-step install of the rotors. And if you're on the fence about doing it yourself, don't fear, it's a lot simpler than you think. So thanks for stopping by and check it out. Here we go with the fronts. Same deal. You know, we got a little bit of cleanup that needs to happen. When we look in the rear, we got two, I believe these are 16 mils, and these are easier to get. The real thing is getting the rotor off after you remove the bolts, but you'll see we're going to apply some force to it and get these off. All right, so we got our caliper off. Now we got to bang the shit out of this rotor to get it off. So we used our trusty dead blow hammer, and we actually had to get the big Bertha out as well, which I'm sure some will frown upon, but I'm not trying to be here all day. So anyways, just take our rotor, like so. So here we have our badass Steeda two-piece brake kit. This is the front rotor, obviously. It's like 15 inches. It's got a lot of really intense cooling vanes going on in it. There we go. Looks gorgeous. So I gotta make sure the cooling vanes are in the right orientation. Cool. Yes. So some rotor manufacturers, you know, they have you pay attention to the slots, right? In this particular case, what's important is the directions of the vanes. The vanes run parallel to the slots. Some manufacturers have their slots run perpendicular, but not in this application. It's very important to get that so that the cooling happens. All right, so first thing we got to do is remove the rears. You'll notice that there's some rust here. It's going to require some cleanup. You know, simple metal wire brush will fix that. The rears are super easy to take off. Back here we have two 18mm bolts. Those will come out. They're kind of a bitch just because they're hard to get in there and get a tool on there, but or not, this is not a bad part. Okay, so we got the rear stock rotors off, and I tried to clean it up a little bit. It's still a little dirty, rusty, but it looked a lot better than what it was before. So these rear 18mm bolts, they were kind of a bitch to get off, but once you actually break them, no big deal. So what I had to do is remove this retaining clip right here. We're just gonna put that back. Makes your life a lot easier when removing and replacing your rotors and caliper. And of course, trying to do this one-handed is not as easy as it looks. Okay, and then replace this. And bada bing, bada boom. Rear two-piece rotor. Stock caliper, of course. And yeah, that's that.